This lentil shepherd's pie has no meat and is amazingly delicious. It's so hearty and so satisfying you will not miss the meat at all. This recipe is a vegetarian take on a classic shepherd's pie. It's incredibly easy to make and trust me, this will be a massive hit with your family and friends. Shepherd's pie is traditionally made with ground lamb or beef, and the mashed potatoes are usually prepared with butter and milk. Instead of lamb, I use lentils, and for the milk and butter, I go for Greek yogurt. This healthy shepherd's pie is loaded with veggies. I use onions, carrots, mushrooms and peas, and you can also go for celery, leeks, or any vegetables you like. Don't be afraid to experiment. Start by cooking up veggies in a pan. Add your onions and carrots and cook until they soften a bit, about 5 to 6 minutes. Then add thinly sliced button mushrooms or a combination of button, shiitake and cremini mushrooms, 2 bay leaves, 1 sprig of rosemary and 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. Also you can mix in other herbs as well. After another 5 minutes, stir in the tomato paste and garlic and cook for 2 more minutes. Now it's time to deglaze the pan, which means adding the dry red wine or any red wine you have on hand and scraping up the bits at the bottom. You've heard the advice to cook with wine you would drink. I agree, but there's no need to spend a lot of money on your cooking wine. Even an okay wine will do the work. Add your favorite vegetable broth, prepare lentils, frozen peas, and season well with salt and freshly ground black pepper. I cook my lentils from dried because they taste much better, but canned lentils are also good. Lentils are not only affordable, they are packed with good for you nutrients and are such a great alternative to meat. To add even more umami to the lentils, I went with 2 more ingredients: Worcestershire sauce and soy sauce. Bring to a boil, then reduce to low and simmer for 5 minutes until nice and thick. This lentil base is something I make for other recipes. You can use it in lentil lasagna or serve it with pasta as bolognese sauce. For the topping, I made garlic mashed potatoes. Simply boil potatoes until fork tender. In a small saucepan, melt some butter and gently cook garlic for a couple of minutes. Do it on the lowest heat possible. Season the potatoes with salt and freshly ground black pepper and pour the butter garlic in. I like to put a healthy spin on mashed potatoes by adding Greek yogurt, and it was also nice and creamy. The key to these light mashed potatoes is a potato ricer. I believe this simple kitchen tool is the easiest way to make fluffy mashed potatoes every time. Also, if you have some leftover mashed potatoes in the fridge, go for it. Just heat them up with some warm milk to get them creamy again. Transfer a filling to a baking dish and top with mashed potatoes. Using a fork, score the potatoes. This creates a crunchier surface. Bake at 400 degrees for 25 minutes or until golden. This vegetable shepherd's pie tastes great when reheated, so it is great for meal preparation for the week or to bring at work. By the way, I like brown lentils for this recipe as they hold their shape, and I don't recommend using red lentils here because they break down and turn into mush. So if you want to incorporate more vegetables and less meat into your diet, this budget-friendly recipe is perfect for you. Burgers are one of my family's favorite meals too. And if you want to make it healthier, these lentil burgers are perfect for a quick weeknight dinner. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video. Stay healthy, stay happy.